What's good, YouTube? It's me, the guy you can't see, DDBX, using my key bars. And today, I'm gonna tell you like a 10-minute or 15-minute story about how my senior year was so special in the band and how I became the best performer in Lebanon High School in my class last year. And I also got some achievements that I might show you later on. Hey, it's me again. Yes, I changed the clothes quick. I know it's early in the morning, so I'm in campus right now. Before this video starts, I'm gonna show you some of the greatest highlights in my high school days. Shall we? Good times, good times. Okay, the reason why I have to cut this video because my arm is getting tired for extending the phone for the camera angle to be much more wider. So I have to do it using the laptop to use it as a stand or something. So I'm going to talk about how my senior year was special and how I got the Best Performer Award. So first one, the reason why my senior year was so special is because that I wanted to do something cooler in my senior year. Like before junior year was like a runner-up for me. But I decided to think in my head to say, what if in my senior year, what if I did some of the cool things in the band in my senior year? And what did I do? I wanted to do cool stick tricks. I wanted to do the solos. I wanted to become center snare. And I did that. And I did that in my senior year. So I think it happened. So I wanted to do like a change. I think it happened in the first pep rally. I'm gonna talk about that. So on the first pep rally, or the second pep rally, or the third pep rally, I wanted to freestyle a solo, one of the songs that the cheerleaders do, whether it's Devil's Rumble, We Got Spirit, or Rowdy. Lebanon students, if you know, you know. Alumni, if you know, you know. I think I wasn't the only one. I think I was the only one that do that. So I had to make other people to do it too, because I was sick and tired of just standing still and let one of the members of the drum line play in the bass and do their thing. Like, what if the snares do their thing on that? So you know what, junior or senior year, probably senior year, I'm just gonna start freestyling, and that's what I did. And I just started freestyling those 3 songs, something like that, doing a lot of cool stick visuals or crossovers, backstickings, some etc. You name them. That's how I wanted it to do something cool in my senior year. That's how it happened. So yeah. So I got too tired of just sitting there and playing and freestyling on the rim instead of the head. Then Chanel told me, or Mr. Amos told me, that I can play on the head this time when I get to my senior year, because I didn't play on the head in my junior year because I had to play it on the rim. So it can help me figure out what can I do to play to freestyle those 3 songs on the drum head. I went home. This was like my upcoming senior year. I went home, took my snare home, started doing those. I learned some of the show, learned some of the warm-ups, repping instead of learning it, I rep the show, rep the warm-ups, I rep the cadence, I rep the tap-offs of the cadence, the solo of the cadence, pep tunes, something like that. Did a little rep of that G-Funk solo, which was the hardest one that I ever played. The Blue Devil Rock one. The Blue Devil Rock solo was just it was the cadence flow. We had to play the cadence. It was exactly like Stratford, but it's the same thing. We had to play the cadence but the bass had to play it differently. They played with the cadence. I don't know. So on Blue Devil Rock, we had to play. It's the similarity of the other version of the cadence. It was like another version. It was simply we call it Blue Devil Rock. It was another version of the cadence. Some etc. etc. Moving on to that. I think it was probably not the hardest one. It was the easiest one. It was playing cheeses or flam drags. What I wanted to do was with the crossover with it, because it was much more easier to do. Because it was so easier to play crossovers over that pep song to make things cooler. Because I know I'm stuttering a lot. I'm sorry. Just bear with me, please. But it worked out. It worked out in my senior year. But then the G-Funk solo came out. And when the G-Funk pep song, that's when it started to get a little difficult. I had a lot of ideas of that variation. It was a flam drag. It was like a triplet flam drag. And then you had to play a paradiddle. Something like that. From when I saw Will do it, my drum tech, that he teaches at Lebanon now. He started doing his thing in his senior year, because he did his thing. Because you know how well they was talented in his high school year. Because he decided to do cheese fries with it, and then a crossover. So that was him that did that. And I think for me, when I tried to do that, I decided to play flam drags and then play crossovers with it. But then I went home and I decided to do a high mom Herta. That when I did, that could have been cool, because I had decided to do that because I could have done it on right after we was doing pep tunes at band camp. I could have done it. I could have practiced it at home, and then I could have practiced it before rehearsal or after rehearsal or something like that. And that's how the G-Funk solo was the hardest solo in pep song history. And then, I don't know, you'll name it. It's the pep song. But yeah, it was a hard solo to play with. Yeah, it was special, something like that. Playing, what was that fun one? Shut Up and Dance it was alright. But playing on the drum set was really fun. Playing on the drum set, it wasn't written, so I had to freestyle it for the basketball season. I had to freestyle that one. It was something. That's why it was so special to me. But again, yeah, it was something special. Then moving on to that Best Performer award, I think there was between March or May. It's gotta be between April, March, or May. It had to be March, because I forgot what month it is it had to be March or May. It had to be March. It gotta be March. I think it happened middle of March or April. they didn't tell us about the superlative, that senior night superlative thing, until we had to go to focus class, until they knew about it. All of a sudden, my name was in that list because I was nominated for being as the best performer. As soon as I did that, it was a hard decision. I was gonna pick Shama about it because I know everybody loves Shaman. Everybody know that you love Shaman. I love Shaman. He's my buddy. I just had to vote myself. So that's all I had to do. That could have been the only one vote. I'm thinking that I just voted on myself and I got nominated. So I just voted myself. I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna win this award. Like, ain't no way. Like, I just voted myself. It's just me that I voted. And everybody's gonna vote for something. Like, yeah. And that's what I thought about it. Soon, right after that, I went to the senior night thing as a nominee. I didn't know we had to dress casually because everybody, girls was wearing like dresses and guys was wearing suits and ties. I could not wear the suit and tie for prom that I wore at that wedding last Saturday. That was that gray suit, that light gray suit that I wore for prom last year. Couldn't wear that because I had to wear it for prom. I decided to wear like a hoodie, or decided to wear like, I couldn't find a polo shirt. I had like a shirt, hoodie, something like that. I had to wear these type of jeans and shoes, the DC shoes, something like that are sitting over there. Went over that. I know you have to dress casually again. As soon as I went there, it takes like it's like an hour or so. Like, people got like performance in the middle of the night, middle of those in the program. I almost performed. They didn't put me on the performance, which wasn't even a bad thing. It was not a good thing, but it wasn't a bad thing. I know it wasn't a good thing. I would have performed too, but it is what it is. I just had to just sit down and watch the other people perform. Soon as the performance got done, they went on to the nominees of being the best performer. So the best performer for the girls that won the award was Grace Augusta. She was in choir, and she was a theater. She's also my sister's best friend. She won that one, and then we move on to the boys. Shama was part of the nominee also as well, and he was also part of that. It was me and Shama. We was part of the nominees. As soon as they announced the nominees, guess what? I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, I won the Best Performer award. Because I thought that one vote of me, that one vote of myself that I selected on that computer, I thought it was just me that voted. I didn't know everybody else that voted for me was crazy. Because, I'm voting for the Marcus. I'm voting for him. That's what I thought about. I thought about voting for myself. Because I voted for myself. I didn't know everybody else was voting. I already knew they was going to vote for me. I already knew that. I already knew that the whole seniors was going to vote for me. Which is crazy. The whole seniors. The whole class. The class of the seniors was just crazy. The whole seniors was crazy. Voting for me was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, my senior was something. It was special. Yeah. And that's how I got the award, which we will move on to the achievements of the Wall of Fame. Oh, speaking of Wall of Fame, let's go to the Wall of Fame right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you to the Wall of Fame. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wall of Fame, before I will call it for myself. As you can see, there are 6 drum heads on the wall. The 2 drum heads, the top one was from middle school. I played from 6th grade, 7th grade year. The bottom one was 8th grade year. It goes with the with that concert snare drum. When you go to middle school, they provide you a snare drum. Right in the middle of October or September or something like that, when you come back from school. And the 4 drums was those are the marching snare drum. That one was the bottom head of the marching snare, and those 3 was the top heads. So the first one was my freshman year, the second one was my sophomore year, the third one was my junior year, and the last one was my senior year. And these 2 was just, I'm just gonna hang these heads over for, I don't know, whatever. So moving on, let's go to the achievements known as the awards, or my awards, or I don't know. I'm just gonna go over there. So the first one was the Walter J. Baird Middle School Outstanding Musician Award. I say a world. World. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop. Yeah, outstanding musician. Got this from my 8th grade year, and this was May 7th, 2019. This was before my freshman year. This was my upcoming freshman year. That was the year that I joined the Lebanon High School Marching Band, because I got snare in that year before my upcoming year, which is crazy as a freshman, because I played snare as a freshman. Known as crazy. I wasn't the only freshman that played snare. There was another freshman that also played snare. It was a sophomore that played snare, and there was a senior that played snare. Because I already know who those guys are. I might have to do a shout out or something. I don't know, something like that. So we're gonna move on to the next award. This one was the best overall percussion. That was back in junior year. I had this award junior. This was my upcoming senior year when I got this award, because I became the best overall percussion. This was probably like being the best overall percussionist ever in the program, in the band. I thought I couldn't get no awards in my junior year or last year, but not only I had the award once, I had it twice, or earn it twice. I forgot to say earn it. I'm sorry. But this one was my senior year. This one was before my graduation, before I graduated. So this award was still Best Overall Percussion Award. This was my senior year. I had it. I won it on my junior year, and then I won it last year. Yeah, I won this award last year. So I'm like a 2-time Best Overall Percussionist in the Lebanon High School Marching Band. And then moving on to the next award. So this one was the Senior Outstanding Achievement Award. This was just an award for the seniors, etc., for being an outstanding member of the Lebanon High School Marching Blue Devils, or marching band, whatever you want to call it. But this was dedicated to the seniors, such as myself, from last year. It was a great year marching it was a great year marching your last year as a senior in the band. But as soon as you get to college, if you want to do band, continue on to do band, or continue doing other things. For me, I'm still continuing to doing band. This is my second year. I told you this before. again, my second year in college being in the band, my sophomore year. I'm gonna continue on to do band probably 4 or 5 years, and then moving on to the trying to travel every NFL team, drumline that I play with, or probably go to play with the Tennessee Titans drumline before I graduated in my senior year, probably in my 4th or 5th year. Going to the Baltimore Ravens marching band, march over there. I don't know. It's not like it's like you gotta cost money or nothing. I don't know how they do it, but it's not like it's DCI though. But in DCI, you gotta cost money because you gotta like pay for it or something. I don't know. But moving on to the most important award. This award, I had to sit down for a while. This award was the Blue Devil Musicianship Award. This was the most important award because this was a hard working award that I worked so hard to get this award because I forgot the people who earned this award. But for me, I never earned this award in my whole entire life because if you earn this award, like you have like outstanding musicianship or something like that for becoming the better player that you are, or a lot of people have been talking about you or something like that, or helping other people out. That for me, I was helping other percussions in the band that are not in marching band, probably in concert band. I helped them out. Like I also helped out with the rhythms that for the stuff that I want to do in marching band. That's what I want to do. That's how I got this award, because of that. So this was the Blue Devil Musicianship Award that was presented by me, presented to DeMarcus Thompson, known as myself. And moving on to the fun award. There it is, guys. The Lebanon High School Senior Superlative Award, Best Performer, presented by me, DeMarcus Thompson, or DeMarcus Thompson, class of 2023. I get it. They want to put the E on it. And I don't care if there's an A or an E. It's just how it goes. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for putting the E on my name. I put DA, something like that. I always put that DA on it, or D, so it can make sense. Yeah, so again, I told you this before. The reason why I got that award because of that first pep rally or that second pep rally that we had, something like that. And then we're gonna move on to the picture frame of the class of 2023. Yeah, this is the picture frame for the class of 2023 in the Lebanon High School Marching Band. This was a very cool class that we had in that year in 2022. I think we had this at the banquet. I thought the reason why I want to hang this up because I thought I had no room to hang it up, so that's why I had a lot of room to hang this up. This was a pretty cool class. Sorry about the light, that light right there. The fan don't work. I don't want to talk about that. Sorry about that light. My apologies. So there's like a lot of writings about me going to college, some other things, some like that. Say the champ is here, you know that. And also my boy Jake, former Lebanon High School marching Blue Devil. You are the only champ. Yeah, that's why I called the champ a bunch of times. Like, come on, guys, I need my royalties. You can't see them. You can't even see them. But let's move on to the baseball jersey again, I already talked about the heads. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So we're going to move on to the baseball jersey. Last but not least, this is last but not least, the baseball jersey. Now I heard that this year's drumline, got blue jerseys this time, because last year when I talked to Max when he came back joining the drumline, they had black jerseys, because we would have had gray jerseys with that, because I think the white jerseys make sense for like the away games. It makes sense because we had like to travel like to an away game to wear the white jerseys, because the football team wears the white jersey for like away games, which makes sense. Because and I think we started to have jerseys because I think that every drum corps drumline wear jerseys a lot, but and I think this is like my senior jersey. As you can see, the nickname was Champ, and I got another jersey for Cumberland University. It's not like it's not a baseball jersey. It's a t-shirt, but we call it a jersey. I'll show you that in a little while. Again, 00. Speaking of the numbers, we did not have to pick a number, because the flat line had to keep the same number. The bases had to pick their number of what base they're playing. Such as, if you play base 1, your jersey number is going to be base 1. If you play base 2, your jersey number is going to be base 2. If you play base 3, your jersey number is going to be base 3, base 4, base 5, etc., etc. But for us, quads and snares, we had to keep it 00. On the front, it says drumline on it, and then the other thing, it says, it's not a number, but it says whatever, it's an SL on it, or QL or T or QL. The SL means snare line. That's what it says it on the front, because you already know it's right, because you already know it's right there. But if you don't see it, I don't know why I'm to say that, but it says SL on the front. It says drumline SL on the snare on the front, and then it says your nickname, nickname known as myself, the Champ, and then your jersey number at the back, because the Flatlines had the same jersey number. But so that's how we wanted to make that's how we wanted to make a change. I think that's it. So that's how my senior year was so special in high school. Became a best performer in class of 2023, known as last year, and I showed you the Wall of Fame. In case you didn't know, you didn't forget. And right about now, I am at campus. There's a Memorial Hall. Walking around, just chilling. Got practice right about at 3 at this field right here. And then I got a game tomorrow. Got to be up early. Got to do my warm-up routines. I shouldn't have showed you that, but then it's game time, baby. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, comment. You know what the deal. I'll see you soon.
Gas what I smoke, nigga. Gas in my dope, jump out the window, nigga. No, you can't get no money, silly, ho, silly. I just hit a stain, money.